Hey guys, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Mandy and today I wanted to kind of just go over how I use Happy Planner, but along with other planners to create the planner that I actually need and want. So that's what we're going to go over today. I have a few examples, but there is so much more than this video or what I'm going to go into in this video that you could do. And I have some other videos out there about creating the planner you want and stuff like that. So just know that this really isn't everything, but I did kind of want to show you how I do it or how I've done it actually for the current season that we're in. Let's see, what are we in? February. So, yeah, it's gonna look different if I'm being honest in a couple months, I'm sure too, but this is what I have so far. So the first thing that I would say is to pick out the cover and the tabs that you like. So if there's a line that I really like, I figure out how to get the notes version of it. Okay, so this Happy Planner right here is the big size, the 8.5 by 11, and it is actually a notes version. And this planner is the classic, or the, I think, the 7 and 9 1/4. I can't remember. I always get those numbers reversed. I know it's 9 by 7, 9 by 7, but I can't remember which one's, a quarter. But as you can see, the discs are a little bit bigger, or definitely bigger than the notes, but you can change them out. You can buy discs for pretty cheap. I sometimes will buy them on a sale. I'll buy like a few. Whenever there's a sale, I'll purchase a few sets of discs so that way I can change them out. Because I'm pretty sure you need more. Yeah, I think you need more for the big size. So if I wanted these discs here, I would probably have to get a couple more of these or just mix them up. I mean, it really depends on if you're okay with, that part of being able to just kind of mix things up and not have it the way you bought it. But I always look for a notes version. So I fell in love with the, is this the Homestead? Let me see. I have stickers right here. Do I? Yes, I do. Yeah, the Homestead line. This past, I think I fell in love with it during fall, but I'm pretty sure they came out with it earlier than that. But I just really liked the colors. This probably wasn't my favorite cover, but I really liked just the colors that it had on the tabs and stuff. So I'll kind of show you, see the tab here. So I went ahead and purchased the actual planner, and it was on a really good sale. I'm glad that I didn't purchase it right away. Sometimes I think it's smart to wait until a few months go by, and they will put them on sale at, Joann's, Michael's. Hobby Lobby is one if you're not sure if they do. I don't think it's easy to find their stuff online, but when I go to the store, I always find something, even Amazon. So I went ahead and purchased, I'm pretty sure I got this one pretty cheap, and I definitely got the notes one cheap. And as you can see, the notes tabs are actually, can't see that, are actually double-sided, so there's no calendar. So if you really like to make your monthly calendar the way that you want it, for example, I have in here my own monthly calendar, you can do that without having to worry about you having to paste something on the other side. Hopefully that makes sense when I'm talking about that. So let's say you liked this cover and the tabs in here, and here's August, but you wanted your own monthly, then you would end up having to paste something on the side, which, for example, let's say I didn't want their monthly calendar. I could paste these pages, and then you'd basically have your tab with this on the other side. So there's ways to kind of get around, the things that maybe you really love a Happy Planner or a specific planner out there. There's things to kind of get around that. You just have to kind of be open-minded to it, some ideas. So yeah, picking out the cover and the tabs that I really like. Sometimes I have found planners that I really love, but they're not disc bound. And sometimes it's a bummer, but if they're cheap enough, you could probably figure out how to make it disc bound. Not the coil bound ones, but if you like the insides of a coil bound one, you might be able to do that. But I definitely usually try to figure out which planners from the Happy Planner line anyway, just because those are already created. And another thing that you can do is, I hope I can do this gracefully, but, well, actually here, I'll just do this. If you like the inside of it as a cover, you can always change the cover to, say you weren't like super happy about that, you could always change your cover to be the other side of the inside of that cover, if that makes sense. You would still have this obviously in there, but how often do we open our planner just to that inside cover? I feel like I'm always opening it to where like my tab is, like that. So, you know, that's just a little helpful, you know, trick, I guess. The next thing that I do is I figure out the monthly and weekly layout that I do want. So oftentimes I really don't mind the monthly layout that comes with, here, let's go here. The monthly layout that comes with the planner. What I don't end up usually caring to use, because I do use my own planners, I have just created planners that I really like that work for me. So what I usually do is take out the insides. I do keep them. I have a file, like a file box, where I keep them in case I want to use them. I have gone back to them, you guys. If I have to redate them, there are less chances of me going back to them. And then what I do is I either go through them like, I don't know, however long later and toss them, or I go through them and figure out if I do want to reuse them. For this one in particular, as you can see, I have November, so let's go to, I think, January. So January, we have my monthly here, and I took out all of the, I think this had dashboard, and I ended up getting the last page of the previous month, which I think they call the currently page or something, and I pasted it to the other side of my monthly. And then the rest of the pages here are my own creations. So yeah, it's definitely my own thing now, and the pages that came with it are no longer in here. So kind of figuring out what you like and what you want, and you can, you know, try it out. I've actually used what comes with it many, many times. I get torn a lot between using what comes with it, but then my planner gets a little too big. I've used a Happy Planner ones, I've used printables, I've used my own. You do need a planner punch, okay? I'm going to say that now, is to kind of create your own Frankenplanner and put together your own planner, you need a planner or disc bound punch. So that is going to be a really good investment. I actually purchased, let's see if I could get it over here for you. I actually purchased the big size because you can do all sizes in here. And I think that's probably one of the best purchases I've made because I just keep using it. So definitely get yourself one of those if you can. The next thing that I kind of look into to create my own thing, so we've got like our actual, you know, we have our bones, we have our layouts picked out. That's really what you need. You don't really need too much else, right? But if you want anything else, what I look for next are, I'll look at the accessory packs. So I already have a notes page, and to create a planner, you really just need your notes, or I shouldn't say notes page, notebook, and then let me show you this one. I've found the layouts that I want. So for example, shift some stuff here on my desk. I have this layout that I really want. So I have some dailies in here. I have my monthly stuff, so monthly pages and overviews, a goals page. So this is from my line, obviously. I have a habits tracker, a few more monthlies because I do keep track of homeschool, home and family, and YouTube and Etsy in here. And then I have my homeschool layout. I have my meal planning and events and stuff. I have my personal time blocking and list making, and then I have my home and family stuff here and habits, and then it repeats itself. So I've picked out the tabs and the planner, the covers and the tabs that I want. I've picked out my weekly layouts here, my monthly and weekly layouts here. But if I want to take it a step further, I could be done after this, but if I want to take it a step further, I've looked into accessory packs. And the reason I feel like these are a good like step up is because when you purchase an accessory pack, and you don't have to purchase an accessory pack, but if you're kind of new to this, it's nice because with the packs you get paper. This one has folded sheets, which I think are really nice because they only take up half the page. I haven't used envelopes really, but it comes with one. I definitely use bookmarks, and I like the folders, and it comes with some stickers. So I typically will get these on sale. I will not pay a full price for these accessory packs because they can get pretty expensive. But if you can find them on sale, you can kind of try out some different accessories that you might want in your planner that help you get the most out of your planner. I love having blank sheets of paper. Obviously, I have my own notes pages in here too. But when you purchase a notebook, you get plenty of note pages. So it's not like I needed more note pages, but because I fell in love with this line, I definitely, and obviously it was on sale, I definitely wanted to get this pack. I haven't included it in my planner just yet. I'm kind of waiting for this to be used, I think, in spring. I'm still figuring that out, but as you can see, I have, you can buy different things from different people on Etsy or printables from different planner shops and stuff like that. So, but the accessory packs are nice because then you have your tabs. You can get tabs from Amazon. You can get different tabs if you want like the top tabs or the bottom tabs. You can definitely get those elsewhere as well. But I just thought I'd mention accessory packs because there's some other things in there you can kind of try out. And then the last thing that I wanted to mention in making my own planner that I want is I'll usually find some stickers. So this is from the Happy Planner line, but the stickers from the Agenda 52 brand are really inexpensive and actually really cute. They may not fit, like for example, I'm pretty sure that the Happy Planner, like this says classic, so these stickers would fit specifically on a classic layout, or layout made for the classic size. However, I have honestly never really cared too much about that because most of the time I'm using my planner for like productivity and functionality, so I don't typically take up a whole space with a sticker. But what I do like to do is kind of enhance it a little bit. So I might, put some of these like in random spots because I still want room to write. Again, these are something you don't really need, but if you really want your planner to be, cute in the way that you might like go to it more because it's kind of cute and I don't know, like it gives it a little extra excitement to plan that day if you've kind of decorated a little bit. Then don't feel like you have to stick with a certain planner. Like if you bought the Happy Planner, you have to stick with Happy Planner stickers or whatnot. You really don't have to do that. I do feel like there's less and less planner stuff being sold in the stores, I guess in my area anyway. But I think this Recollections brand was at Michael's. I'm not sure if they're still selling it because I think the last time I went into Michael's, I couldn't even find a planner. Please tell me down below if you guys are feeling the same way or if that's just the Michael's that's near me because that was kind of a bummer. But yeah, you don't have to stick with one line. You don't have to stick with one person. You don't have to stick with one layout. You can change it up to work for you. And that's just really what I want to share today is like making a planner that works for you. You don't have to stick with just the one thing that you got because a lot of times we buy a planner and then we don't end up using it a couple months in, and we buy a different planner, and then we use that for a couple months, and then we quit planning because we realized that we couldn't use those planners, so why we must not be good planners. But that's not the case. You just have to change it up a little bit that works for you. So I highly encourage you to visit my shop. It's down below if you want to see some different layouts. If you want to talk about what you would like in a planner, let me know down below, or find me on Instagram. I'm at Mandy_Chavez chapters, because we can kind of talk about what you need in a planner. As you can see, I have all these different things. This is my homeschool/life planner, and I have a lot of blanks here because I really wanted to, you know, like actually like fill them in and stuff over time. But, you know, you just got to kind of like put in there what excites you, make sure that you know, have what you need for sure, and that you're able to just get into your planner every single day to make your life more organized and work for you. So I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, I would love it if you would hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye, guys.